It's a big day for the new St. Catharines Performing Arts Centre. Well, for one thing, the centre is finally getting a name. It's all thanks to the largest donation yet in the fundraising campaign. Let's go live to downtown St. Catharines as they share the good news.
To thank this amazing and generous group of business leaders, let's give a collective welcome now to a familiar face, Mayor Walter Sendzik, to say a few words on behalf of Council, the City of St. Catharines, and our other funding partners. Walter.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Peter, and I want to echo what Steve said to the work that the team has done to get us to this point today. What a wonderful announcement that is being celebrated today. It's something that your team has worked very hard on, and with your donation that you have made to the concert hall really does set the stage for where St. Catharines is going into the future. FirstOntario, and as an organization, it has deep roots in our community. The roots run deep in my family, and so my dad and my mom were members of the Family Savings Credit Union as auto workers, and eventually my dad joined the board. And it was during his tenure on the board that it merged into FirstOntario. And so sitting at the table and listening to my parents talk about the evolution of the credit unions and the important role that they play in our community. And now standing here today really validates a lot of those discussions. And when you look at FirstOntario and the role that you play in this community, it really sets an example for giving back. And in November, I had an opportunity to address the provincial government on financial regulations pertaining to the credit unions. And in that discussion, I was able to talk about how important credit unions play, how important of a role they play in communities, not just from a business perspective, but also from bringing community together, giving back to the community, showing the members of the credit union what community is all about. And then here we are today, and I remember talking to Mary Souza, who's here as well, and she said at that function, we were talking about opportunities in St. Catharines, and they had just gone forward with the FirstOntario Centre in Hamilton and looking for opportunities that could take place here. And little did I know that it would lead to today's fantastic announcement. So Mary, thank you for leading that charge as well. This all couldn't come about without the vision of council, and we have Councillor Elliott is here. We have Councillors Garcia, Sorrento, Britton, and Haywood. Councillor Elliott was leading the charge in the previous council to get the Performing Arts Centre up and going. We have a number of members of city staff that are here today. Rick Lane's one of them, who has been one of the ensurers that we are on time and on budget. Without the vision of the previous council, we wouldn't be standing in this spot right across the road from what is going to be one of the best marquee facilities, not just in Niagara, but across Ontario. And we're also joined by Chair Caslin from the region, who's also a St. Catharines regional councillor. That's how he became chair. And again, a big believer in the Performing Arts Centre and what's being announced today. So the announcement sets the course for where we're going as a community in terms of the arts and culture in our community. And now we have the foundation, and now we can invest in the talents in our community, the artistic talent that will be the ones who will use that facility to showcase what makes St. Catharines, Niagara one of the best places in Canada to live. So with that, I want to ask Kelly to come forward. Kelly is the President and Chief Executive Officer. I had to look down at your card, but Kelly, it's just one of those things. But thank you very much on behalf of the City Council, and the entire community. Thank you for this investment, not only into the arts, but into St. Catharines. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you so much, Mayor It's an honor, and I mean that, to be here today to announce First Ontario's naming of the Performing Arts Centre in downtown St. Catharines. First Ontario takes great pride in this opportunity to demonstrate and uphold the credit union difference, or cooperative banking as it's now called. Our cooperative values support the quality of life in the communities where our members work and live. We do have a long history here in the Niagara region. As the mayor outlined, we were once the St. Catharines Auto Workers Credit Union, later Family Savings, and in 2000 merged into First Ontario Credit Union. So evolution is something we're very familiar with, and we're very confident that the Performance Arts Centre will be the impetus for new and exciting things to come, and an economic transformation will happen downtown and for this Niagara region. In the last 4 years, First Ontario Credit Union has had tremendous growth. The growth, we believe, is a sign of confidence from our existing and new members in the cooperative model and in our member and community commitment. We've more than doubled our branches across our entire footprint. Most recently in the Niagara region, we opened a branch in the new Niagara Hospital, as well as on McLeod Road in Niagara Falls. We relocated our Pelham Road branch to 4th Avenue and our Grantham Plaza branch to Scott Street. As well, many of our locations have been upgraded or will be in the near future. Our investment in St. Catharines does not stop here, it starts here. This growth and improvement is a result of our belief in the potential in this market, as well as our willingness and our mandate to participate in impactful business opportunities. Our investment in this Performing Arts Centre is a testament to our confidence in Niagara and our commitment to our members and our communities. And we'll continue to prepare for more change to come and are very proud to be part of it. Thank you. I'd like to call on the chair of our board, Mr. Terry.
As you've just heard, the new Performing Arts Centre in St. Catharines will be named First Ontario Performing Arts Centre after this announcement. We heard the Mayor, Walter Sendzik, say that it sets the course for where we're going in terms of arts and culture in the future.